Auquimarca, the pre-Inca city that would have been inhabited by elves. The Auquimarca Archaeological Center, located at 3,400 meters above sea level in Huánuco, hides a mystery in its small stone and mud mortar constructions, which are barely 40 to 50 centimeters in height. The Archaeological Center of Auquimarca hides a mystery, because within this area there is a miniature pre-Inca city that suggests to visitors that it would have been inhabited by elves, due to the small size of its buildings. The Auquimarca Archaeological Center is located in the Tomí Quichua District, Ambo Province, Department, at 3,400 meters above sea level. The name means a Quechua word that results from a union of two words from that language, Auqui, which means ancient, and Marca, which means town, which is why the name of the complex is usually translated as Pueblo Viejo Archaeological Center. Some scholars believe that Auquimarca was a residential observatory that, under the rule of the, was predominant between the 14th and 15th centuries. Likewise, the journalistic publication of Pascual Alejo Retais suggests that the area was a place of lodging for meditation, worship, defense and vision of the future of the Chapachos. According to YouTuber Baby Trujillo Explorator, the architecture of the area is not seen anywhere else in Peru or the world. The archaeological center is made up of the sectors of Auquimarca Alta and Auquimarca Baja, according to the National University Hermilio Valdezan. Although there are enclosures in both sectors, they differ in their construction and organization. The constructions of the pre-Inca city that would have been inhabited by goblins are located in the lower part. How to get to Auquimarca? The interesting archaeological complex is located far from conventional routes, so interested visitors will have to take into account that there are no vehicles that take them directly to the complex or that there is no permanent car service to the site. The best way to get there is with your own means of transport, although it should be noted that it is located at a distance of 16 kilometers east of the district capital of Temequicua, in the province of Ambo, and 35 kilometers south of the city of Huánuco. Auquimarca can be reached from the city of Huánuco by following the Huánuco-La Union Highway to Tingo Chico, then taking the detour to Tantamayo to the town of Leon Pampa, and then taking the detour to Jacas Grande and the town of Auqui, in an approximate time of 5 hours. It is recommended to go in June, when the Auquimarca Festival is celebrated and where it is more likely to be possible to find constant transportation to the place. The Central Andes during the late periods show us many domestic settlements along the Andean highlands. Many of them are in decline, others have fairly large extensions which makes its total study difficult, and others present only some preliminary information. The present work will approach the theory and the knowledge about the domestic units in the Central Mountain Range to be compared with the archaeological site of Auquimarca, basin of the Huallaga during the late periods. Through this we can have a new look at the previous studies. Carried out by Thompson, 1967, and Morris, 1972. The presence of circular and irregular plant housing and its articulation with the courtyards. The difference of internal and external spaces allows us to approach their dynamics in the settlement. Storage and production as important pillars in domestic life will be reviewed for the case presented and also the objects associated with them. It is located in the upper part of Auquimarca, east of the district capital, in the jurisdiction of the hamlet of Lucmas. It sits between 3,200 and 3,400 meters above sea level. Auquimarca means old or ancient town. It is an archaeological complex that belongs to the pre-Inca cultures that developed in the area. It comprises two sectors, Auquimarca Alta and Auquimarca Baja. The lower part is characterized by the shape of its buildings, which are mostly rectangular and U-shaped or horseshoe-shaped. In this sector there is a row of 4 circular granaries or culcas. Auquimarca Alta also has some rectangular buildings, but there are others that are circular, with an approximate diameter of 8 m and a very good finish. The flora and fauna, given its frigid climate, is typical of the area. Deer, viscachas, straw or ichu and campa, as well as abundant vegetation. This archaeological site is little known. It has a strategic location, from where it is easy to see the horizon. It must have been a place that allowed for precautions to be taken in case of any aggression or attempted invasion by neighboring enemy groups. From Huánuco to Temequicua by land, Central Highway, there are approximately 20 kilometers. From Temequicua to Lucmas the journey takes approximately 3 hours on foot, along a horse trail, and from Lucmas to Auquimarca it is 1 hour more, However, the section from Tamauliquid to Lucmas is passable, but there are no permanent transportation services.